Hello and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, where as you see we're still in Trip's pawn shop. The reason being that I forgot about one thing regarding Trip, which is that his inventory sometimes gets reset for no apparent reason, and that way I can't really do the trick that I was trying to pull off. Basically, what I did is I did sell him the firearms book that we already had, but then bought it back. You know, at this point you're probably thinking, why would you sell him something for like $16 and buy it back for $51? That doesn't seem like a pretty good deal. However, due to what is arguably a bug that just everybody abuses because you have way too many things that you need to learn at some point, when you sold something to someone, they might still have it afterwards, even if you bought it. So I bought this book again, even though I have already read it once, and I can now read it again. So just due to all of this, I now have suddenly a firearm skill of 2 instead of 0, which is neat. This can be exploited to some extent, but not much further than this, because basically the book that we have read basically has a limit to can only increases the firearm skill up to 2. I could buy it from him again, but
what you need?
But I
here's what we
won't
got
benefit
today.
from it because it's beneath your abilities, so we wouldn't gain anything from it. A lot of the things I'll do is basically exchange money that we really don't have any good need for to rebuy books so that I can use them multiple times. I'm going to be doing that quite a few times in this playthrough. You might consider it an exploit. I do not, but we could discuss if it is one or not. It's a kind of a trick that you can use to get more out of your money, which you really don't have any real need for unless you want to invest heavily into firearms and need to buy lots of ammunition. But if you don't, then money is really not that interesting in this game, and in this way you kind of have to manage your money. Anyway, I wanted to go to Gimbal's Prosthetics, which is running down here. Apparently this gentleman wants to go there too.
Hey, sorry.
Hey. Just a quick drink. Since he went down here all by himself.
Yes, may I help you?
Ah, the Limb Lord.
Oh, right. I'll buzz you in.
Not two buzzers are the same.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbal's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here about the missing Mr. McGee, am I right?
Yes, tell me your name, Limb Lord.
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbal. Stanley Gimbal. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
Oh, well, tell me of your life, Limb Lord.
Me? Oh, I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find themselves disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand, you might say. A leg up. Bloody clever, that one.
And what of your own lopped off limb?
Oh, you mean the arm? Yes, that's an interesting story, if you've got the time for one.
Oh, let's speak of the mysterious Mr. McGee then.
Oh, right. Mr. McGee. Well, as I told you, he was supposed to show up a few days ago for a photography session. Reference for my work, that kind of thing.
But Mr. McGee didn't show up for his mugshot?
No, he didn't. Earlier, I had asked him to take a few pictures of himself for my perusal. A sort of resume, you might say. And that was the last I'd heard of him.
What about Carson, the hunter of bounties?
Carson? No. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, look. I know I've got some information on Mr. McGee back in my files. Do you want me to try and dig it up?
Dig for this treasure, Limb Lord.
Don't mention it. Just wait here a moment, and I'll be right along.
A moment is a slice of eternity. Farewell.
Oh, you have such beautiful arms. absolutely must have them.
No.
None too pleased.
Creepy. Guess that's the telephone where we're speaking to him from. He also has blood in his freezer. That's a little interesting. Looks nice, right?
Deep of the Atlantic. Dark. Dreaming. Sleeping.
Mr. Gimbo, are you done? Did you find your documentation? All this bloody equipment.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Who, Gimbal?
Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Now, how do I open this curious cage? Mr. Gimbal! Ouch. Well, he attacked me.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
Here's Johnny.
Ha ha ha, that's funny. Cut it with the Carson jokes, will ya? In case you didn't notice, this ain't exactly the Tonight Show down here.
Alright. Kilpatrick the Keymaster sent me.
He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
Well, he has more bounties for you to hunt.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy.
Ugh.
I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
Well, I shall tell him this troubling truth. Farewell.
Thanks again. Don't worry, I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
Get the black ones for the red one when you return. Well, guess I'll take that severed arm. Guess we don't need to go in there. Apparently there's also nothing in here. And let's just go and tell Arthur that this famed bounty hunter lost his trigger finger and is not gonna return. But if he has more work for us, we'd be happy to help him out, right? Alright, let's go to Arthur. What was that noise?
These streets lead to the spinal columns of the great beast called...
Yeah, just...
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime.
Hey, Arthur.
Hope you've
What's
slept in
shaking?
something comfortable. I know
Well, I found the hunter, but he's not coming back to hunt bounties.
radio thing. You're listening
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
Well, his itchy finger is a crazy trophy.
Well, looks like the boards are lighting.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
Well, maybe I can hold a bounty for you, Keymaster.
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a
How
job?
many boats do you own?
Sing me a song, Rotund 1.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
So, you want to see if he still casts a shadow on the Lady of the Sea?
Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal?
No bounties will be safe for me. Tonight I go on the hunt.
Great, great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
Alright.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
I will visit the maid Marion.
That's right, Marianne Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful, you're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you hear me?
Well, you still owe me gold for finding the brass-balled hunter.
I see.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Many thanks, my jello junkie.
All right, come back when you got some info. Thanks in advance.
I will wander until the wards wiggle into my wigwam. Farewell. Okay, then let's go back to our apartment, I guess.
Streets lead final columns of the great priest's hall. All you walk willingly to the turf. The sewers are all money with 1,000 lonely sewers.
Hey, baby. Need company?
Not right now. So I guess this Marianne must be in one of the apartments that we already visited but didn't find anything. Maybe we'll find something now? Oh, well, this answering machine.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta hit downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Well, that's a shame. Guess we need to report back to Arthur. Apparently they've moved downtown, which is a little bit out of our current hunting grounds right now. Interestingly, I mentioned in the very beginning of the game that the dialogue is very different if you play a Malkavian character. There's also another class that also has to play very differently, and that's the Nosferatu. Basically, as a Nosferatu, you look very unhuman-like, for lack of a better term. And as a result of that, you can't just wander about the streets like we do. I mean, we are crazy in the head, but you don't see that from the outside so much, so thankfully we can just still walk about the street. As a Nosferatu, we would have to use, you know, we'd either have to be invisible while we walk about the street, or we have to use the sewers to get from one place to another. Anyway, I have some dirt on Muddy.
So what'd you find out about
Caller,
Muddy?
you've got the first shot at dead.
Well, the dirty one has deserted the lady.
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
Well, thank me in the pictures of the presidents.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
I'm no longer here.
See you around, then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
Yeah. Neck is as red as the luscious liquid. Farewell. Alright. So Trip wants some drugs, so the clinic should have that. Also Mercury needs some painkillers, so maybe we'll go to the clinic and see if we can find anything to that extent.
No hiding your true face to the judge of souls. Break this rain. It's the pungent sewage of hell. Seeping into
Let's not take the front exit. Let's not take the front entry into the hospital. Okay, let's take a look around here. Apparently that was the front entrance over there.
Please, get a doctor.
The broken will be mended.
My insides. It hurts so bad. Can someone call my grandma, please?
Don't go before I rescue you, little morsel. Taste my blood and be mine. Your flesh mends.
You... Who are you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me?
The words would be a perilous poison. Farewell. Well, I think we saved that woman's life. Not sure if it was a good choice doing that, but okay, we did probably not just set the doctor. What do we have here? Okay. Oops. And there's some pills.
Queen, where all is
Queen? Well. Well, that's some morphine bottles for pure mercuria. Let's try to hack. Alright, panacea. Mark, am I free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. You do still make house calls, don't you, Doctor? I have something that needs to be checked out. Paige. Do I really have to ask twice? We don't have to do anything if you don't want, but I really do need some help studying for my anatomy test. Please. Paige, yeah, also needs help for her anatomy test. Guess I'll see you around 5. I'm really glad you finally decided to come over. And if you should want me to show my appreciation, you just have to ask. Yeah, I got it the first time. God damn it. Malcolm, do you think you'll be able to get a day off next week? My mother's coming into town on Thursday. I brought a new mattress and some new curtains for the guest room. And do you think you can pick up some donuts and orange juice on the way home from breakfast?
Trust me.
For breakfast, okay? Oh. Let's take a look at patients. Okay. Hippocrates. Oh, okay. Diagnosis, ruptured organs, lacerations, internal bleeding, condition critical. Sounds like the girl that we were just helping out. H. Poe. Alright. What, Arthur Kilpatrick is here? Diagnosis, severe tinea infection compounded by untreated herpes simplex 2. Ugh. Good I decided to not taste his blood. D. Marsh. Frequent bouts of sexlexia. Chronic moboperitis. Incurable, I have no idea what that is. Let's go. What does my intimidation look like? 2. Intelligence and okay. Computers for grandma. Oh, how cute! Another book. So can we hack that one too? Lakers. Hey Danny, I could use a little help down here. Can you go up for controlled substances for some morphine? I'm pretty busy right now, thanks. F-Dog? F-Dog. No, it's not for my personal use, you bastard. I didn't know they were out upstairs. Maybe you could get some in Malcolm's office? By the way, your mother wears combat boots. F-Dog? Oh shit, that's cold. But I'll go in, make sure to knock before I go in. I hate to catch him in the middle of a pelvic examination. And by the way, tell your mom to stop calling me F-Dog. Okay. Okay. God, does they have a complicated name? Phlebotomus P. Phil Phlebotomus is a local employee and a hard worker, but seems to have various digestive tract abnormalities which unfortunately result in an increased rate of flatulence. The smell of these phenomena is nothing sort of horrendous. It seems we may have to do something about him. Bill E. Dr. Bill's worked as this clinic's internal wrangler since 1999. St. Martin M. Welcome, St. Martin is on night shift senior physician. Roberts D. His Neville is the patient. No one can succeed like Dr. Roberts. Thornton K. What? Mistyped that. Several malpractice suits filed against him for unnecessary gynecology. Suggest termination. Alright then. Well, I want to try something, but I'm not entirely sure if my intimidation is high enough. Because this is, you know, Dr. St. Martin? Malcolm, I think. Malcolm St. Martin. But we were just hacking at his computer and saw that he has a date planned with a woman named Paige, but he also apparently has a wife, you know?
I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
You the doctor who plays doctor with his nurses?
Get out of here. Can't you see I'm with a patient?
Well, your malpractices will interest your wife.
Cemetery runoff congealing.
You don't know who my wife is. She wouldn't believe you. Now get out.
Well, perhaps Trina and Paige should trade doctor stories.
Wait now. What do you want?
$75.
Deal. But I'm in the middle of something. I'll have to drop it off later. Now never speak to me about that again.
Well, I dropped my green behind the living green in a big sleeping house across the road. Farewell. Okay, we made some additional money through blackmail. Good. Well, maybe not too good. Anyway, we got some morphine. Not sure if that was what Trip wanted to have. Let's leave for the time being. Maybe it's enough. The morphine bottles that we already have, but we should at least be able to give Mercurio one. Not sure if Trip wanted to have, you know, harder drugs or something.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased.
Have you crossed the Dark River, Mercury? Here, I have some numb juice.
Holy Christ, I needed that.
Well, I'll return with the boom boom. So, the same trick I already pulled with the firearms books, we might be able to also pull with the computer book now. I think we have enough money to pull it off. So let's at least go to Trip and do that real quick.
Rustling robes of the Reaper.
Don't think I've invested into computer yet. Right. Only got hacking at 2 because of wits. Good. Good investment apparently.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
How much gold for your goods?
Alright, here's what we got today.
Alright, so we have to sell him the book. That's morphine bottles. That was not what we were looking for. Apparently he was looking for something more interesting than just morphine. Alright. Not judging. Then we exit.
Thanks for coming back.
Then we see the book here. Buy it. Now we read it.
Thanks for coming back.
And then we can buy it again. And read it again. So now we have computer at 2-2, so hacking is actually at 4, which means we're pretty okay. As a hacker, at least. I think I'm gonna increase the dexterity. We don't need it for the lockpicking necessarily, but maybe we can do some lockpicking without having to resort to blood buff all the time, which, you know, eats up our blood pool and all that. Alright, Trip.
Thanks for coming back.
Not here anymore. Apparently he needs harder drugs than morphine. Not judging, but, you know. Alrighty. Something else I wanted to try out. Not sure if we have enough intimidation, but we'll see in a minute.
What time is it?
What strings pull you, stranger?
Nothing. Nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work. He's a police officer. Old army buddy. He should be bringing his dog as well. It's a Rottweiler. Wonderful attack dogs, they are.
Well, I seem to have lost the gold in my pot. Can you help me refill it?
Oh, I completely understand. Here, take a few bucks. Think nothing of it. I wouldn't be surprised if in this neighborhood you were pickpocketed. Anyhow, good evening, and do be careful.
Thanks. I think there was another way that we could get more money by getting his watch or something, but I think 20 is fine. Unless I want to invest in intelligence, which I really... I don't know. We'll maybe get back to it later when we have more intelligence here. Ooh, save game's coming, starts at episode... What are we now? 3? Great, right? In any event, let's wrap up this episode here. In the next one, we might go and investigate and get the boom boom for Mercurio, and then take things from there. But we'll see that next time. Have a good one.